Hello everybody, Assalamu alaikum. My name is Adnan Khalid and welcome to Fortigate training session number 14. In this session we will learn how can we block viruses, malware, trojans and malicious codes that can either steal your personal information or damage your computer or network. So let's start with the lab. As again we'll use the same lab setup. We have one client, we have internet and we have management PC. And all the connectivity are already in place. We have policy configured from port to port 3. We will first of all we will create a profile for the antivirus. In this case you can see there's a one default profile is already configured, either you can use this one or create a new one. So I would recommend you to use the default profile because that is the most optimized profile. We have it right now. So I will apply that profile into the policy. Just double click on that, edit, and then click on the antivirus. So we have only one profile. I will apply that one and click OK. How can we test it if it is working or not? We can just go to the client and browser. There is a website that is called vcar.org to test the malware and viruses. On this website you can go to the test malware and try to download this virus, so I would recommend you do not download this file on your personal computer. Okay, just ignore this warning, and here you can see that I got the message from the Fortigate firewall that you are not permitted to download the file icar.com because it is infected with the virus this. So let's check on to in the logs that it is really working or not. We can go to the login reports and click on the antivirus. Here you can see that this is the IP address of the Windows XP client. Try to download this file and the action is blocked. In the next session I will create a profile for the IPS security profile and intrusion protection system. In IPS, there are some of the default already IPS sensors are configured. For example, default, high security, and some profiles are particular to the email server and HTTP server. So even in the same case, I will use a default profile in secure in this profile. What is configured? There are three different level of signatures: critical, high, and medium. And if you want to create a new one, you can also create a new one. Let's create a new one in that case. So what I will do in this case, I will create a new profile, test IPS profile, and I will add a filter here. For example, let's take a severity critical and severity high and use this filter and take the action default. Default means that there are in the critical there are 90 to 95% are blocked and 5% will be allowed. In the high, around 80% will be blocked and 20% will be allowed. I mean, when I say that it's all based on the signatures actually. So either if you want to really tight the security, you can just click on that and block all those signatures. But I would recommend you in the beginning you just go into the monitoring mode and monitor all the applications, and later you can decide whether you need to go to the block or you need to go to the default action. So let's go to the default action right now, and if you want to add more filters into it, you can just click on the add filters and click on severity medium and severity low. Okay, what you can do for these, you can just click on the right and you can monitor all the signatures that comes into these categories. So I will apply this profile onto the policy that we have it. Click on IPv4 policy, double click on that. I will remove this antivirus right now. I will apply only IPS right now. IPS, and the profile will be test IPS profile, and click OK. So let's test it again if we can, if our FortiGate firewall will be able to block some malwares. Okay, let's open that website again. www.vcare.org and go to the test malwares, and I will try to download Adobe Flash Hacking Team Leak. Okay, so I hope that our IPS database of FortiGate IPS database will have this type of signatures. I will click on that. Wow. Okay, it's look like it's being blocked by the IPS. Let's verify it, and we can check in the logs, and let's verify this one. Just go and press refresh and go to the log and reports and go to the IPS logs. Here you can see that I've tried to download this. This is kind of attack, so the action is dropped now. And I think that's all. I hope this video would be informative for you, and I would like to thank you for the watching.